In 2000, we bought an abandoned 100-acre farm in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We spent years cleaning it up, built a new house, and now are trying to make it a functional homestead farm. Welcome to Red Tool House.
Well, welcome everybody to Red Tool House Farm. My name's Troy, and we wanted to start out with the purpose of these videos was just to try to document our efforts in taking this old abandoned farm here in West Virginia and trying to clean it up and slowly get it into something that's productive. And we're kind of learning as we go. We're not experts by any means. Probably going to show more of what not to do than what to do in these videos. But we hope that you guys will enjoy this and just kind of come along with us on the ride as we document what's going on here. So yeah, we thought it'd be best to just start with a kind of a tour of the farm, just show you an idea of what the topography is like and what we're working with. Again, being in central West Virginia, that's the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. So we have a lot of roll. We have mountains, smaller mountains, hills, uneven land. We've got about 100 acres here that is primarily wooded. We're kind of working on the front end of the property and slowly working our way back as we clear. Well, as I mentioned, our property is in central West Virginia, which is very hilly terrain or mountainous terrain. It's the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, so it's not tall mountains. It's just very uneven, lots of valleys or hollers, as they call them around here, if you use a local vernacular. Our property is 100 acres. That's a singular valley. So I call it the tube sock. It's kind of shaped like a tube sock or a dog leg right for you golfers. But it primarily looks like this. A lot of woods, really good hardwood. Stand everywhere. We've got this whole side is almost all white oak, so really good source of firewood and sawmill wood and woodshop wood. But it's land that we want to clear as we expand pasture land and try to reclaim some farm area. The benefit of having this valley, of course, is the watershed. We get the rain drains down and it gives us a creek right through the center of the property from one end of the 100 acres all the way to the other. This is a headwater. So we do get the benefit of having a stream. It keeps water in it about sometimes 11 months a year. Here lately it's been year round. Like here we are in the 1st of November, plenty of water. We've had some good rain this fall. I've had wet summers, so it's been great for the livestock. I haven't had to carry water much at all this year. So it's a real benefit there. But we reside on the front 10 acres. In fact, the livestock, the pigs, the chickens, the barn, the workshop, the house are all on the front 10 acres. And just like the frontiersmen of the colonial days, we are slowly moving westward. So as we take the pigs and as we clear land by hand, we're cutting trees down and expanding the pig pastures to move into the woods and clear those areas out. So we are slowly moving westward, and maybe by the time I'm 80, we'll get to the back of the property and have 100 acres of good farmland. Well, this is the front of the property. I'm standing actually in the creek crossing. That is our creek crossing that we access the property. This is the property line. County road is right behind the camera. But this is the beginning of the valley. The 100 acres goes straight up this watershed. And like I said, the portion that we farm is right here on the front with the workshop and the barn and the house. About the first 10 acres we're actually fenced in, using it right now. The rest of the 90 is the direction we're heading, and we'll go check it out next. You can see from this picture, the before picture from this exact same spot of the old farmhouse that used to sit here, and it was just trash. This is what it looked like when we bought the property, and we had to clean all this up and get a lot of garbage out of here, get the house torn down and moved out. So definitely a lot of work to get that done. Took us several years to do so. Well, this is the back side of the property. This is the back end of the watershed. So this is the other end of 100 acres, opposite from the creek crossing, and we are all of this valley here. So a lot of ground to cover between where we work and then this back corner. Just for reference, it took me about 20 minutes to get back here on my ATV. I know what you're thinking. You probably need to get a better ATV. Well, with the roads and trails, probably more likely be the proper word for it. And some several down trees, those type of things. Seems like every time I come back here, I always have to stop and do some tree maintenance. I don't know what it is. It's something about a tree when it decides to fall, it always falls across the road. Never falls away from the road, but it always falls across it. So yeah, about 20 minutes to get back here. Various logging roads that I still have, some of them open, some of them have washed out, some of them have had landslides. But this is what we're dealing with here. So this is a lot of ground. Again, beautiful forest, love it. And we're not trying to clear all of it. We obviously want to save a lot of the woodlands. In fact, we want to kind of clear just land up through the middle of it. These what we call benches. Each of these ridge lines have these benches, and so the first 2 benches closest to the creek would be where we'd like to clear. That would make the most sense, and then leave the woods on either side. But we got a lot to do, and like I said, it could literally take me 20 plus years to get back here unless something magical happens and I get all kinds of heavy equipment. But this is what we're dealing with back here. Again, a lot of hardwoods, a lot of great woodland creatures, deer, turkey. Do have some coyote issues, a little bit of grouse. Coyote pretty much wiped out a lot of the grouse. Even seen woodcock every once in a while. We'll see some of that. But just a really neat place, really enjoyable. It's fall right now, so it's not as bushy, not as closed in as it is, say, in July, but still just a very dense forest area. Well, that was a quick tour of our property. We thought that would be beneficial to show you kind of the lay of the land and what we're working with here as far as clearing. Got a lot to do, a lot of ground to cover. If you'd like to see more of our videos as we release them, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Give us a thumbs up as well. That helps other people find our video and obviously gives us good feedback. Feel free to add any comments as well. If you'd like more information or back history on the farm, visit redtoolhouse.com. We have some blog entries there and documentation of stuff we've done in the past. And also follow us on Facebook. You can find us at Red Tool House or visit facebook.com/Red Tool House and give us a like, and you can keep up to date with us there as well. Take care.